then, this video is going to take a look at drama, which is obviously the genre for the Archers, and to have a look at how that links with the audience and what they do for each other. So it's interesting to note that in terms of drama, we're looking at things like relationships between characters, family, we're looking at the different situations that they get themselves into, we're looking at the rumours that may or may not spread about certain characters, situations, events, gossip. The local community is going to come under scrutiny, as well as the different events that we see within the show as a whole. Now, by thinking of drama in this sense, we provide the audience with not only entertainment, because we're watching all of this play out in somebody, or listening to this play out in somebody else's life, but we're also given a social talking point. Something that we can discuss with other people who listen to the show to see whether or not this is true, that is true, what we think is going to happen next. It's something that's relatable to our everyday lives, because these things happen within our day-to-day lives, but because they're happening to somebody else, we get this escape from reality at the same time. Now, in terms of drama and society, sometimes the boundaries between what happens in a show, in a TV show, radio show, compared to what happens in real life, can actually blur, and it's hard to distinguish between fact and fiction sometimes. So, an example of this is where, for instance, serial dramas try and represent real life, and in doing so they have a responsibility, in a sense, to include events such as legalising gay marriage, transgender characters, terror attacks, domestic abuse, all this sort of thing. But it can be the other way round. So sometimes drama can be portrayed so realistically that it bleeds into our everyday real life. And a great example of this, for those of you who are of the right age, is the character Deirdre Barlow. Now, she was from a show called Coronation Street, and she's a great example of how drama can sort of feed into real life, because when she was wrongfully put in jail, there was a campaign, no word of a lie guys, there was a campaign called Free Deirdre, which not only featured in major newspapers within the UK, but it was also commented on by the Prime Minister at the time. So this is something where what's happened in a drama and is meant to be fictional has actually impacted real life. Now, the same can be said of the Archers, because in the episode that I'm going to break down for you, which is a domestic abuse episode between Helen and Rob, it caused a lot of public support for Helen's character, and this encouraged a fundraising appeal for the charity shelter, which raised hundreds of thousands of pounds. So, in a sense, not only do dramas have a responsibility to portray the sort of things that are happening in real life, but they can also have a major impact in the way that the audience respond and how they then treat things happening in real life. Hopefully this made sense for quite a short video, not too many key terms for us today, so all that's left to do is for you guys to subscribe and hit the button below. Click the little bell icon next to it to get instant notifications every time I post a new video, and if you need to, you can get in touch with me through the comments section or through Twitter at media_revision. I'll see you guys later for another video.